What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? How y'all feeling tonight? Woo! Yeah! The first thing I gotta do is take roll call. So I want to tell y'all how this is going down, right? So I got new stuff and I got old stuff. Meet my wife. This is where a lot of the lesson is going to take place at tonight. So if you see my eyes like on the camera, like on the camera right here, I got a nice new tripod, so I can pick it up and move it around and do things like that. Or I can just make adjustments like this so you can see everything that we're going to be covering tonight. I like writing things by hand. Okay? I'm going to tell you why later. If you see my eyes, like, look up to the screen trying to see who's in the chat room, right? So I definitely appreciate it. If you're in the chat room, what I want to see is please put in uh, what zodiac sign and where you're from. So I'm Team Taurus, Atlanta. I want to know where you from and who you represent. What sign, what zodiac sign you represent. We'd like to keep up the people who are in the room. I do want to give a shout out to David, Mario, Deshaun, Sandra, Lakeisha's in the building. What's happening, Brett? Thanks everybody who is already in the building on time. You know, I love you. Brett, you say it's fading in and out. Can you refresh? Please refresh. Oh, and please let me know anything technical that's going on. Aisha is in the building. Charlotte Virgos. Yeah, my Max crew. Yeah. Can't hear me that well? Capricorn Philly. So on a scale of 1 to 10, let me know what the audio is like. So on a scale of 1 to 10, let me see if I can turn some things down in the background. I have my fan on. I like to keep everything. Sag, Akron, Ohio. Ah, yes. Hey, Christian, what's going on? Brett, Virgo in Atlanta. All right. Now, Morpheus, what's the sounds like? I want to get we want to get the technical straight, flat, because once I get started, I'm going to have my back. I'm going to be going to the board, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to still be checking, right? All right. Team Scorpio is in Atlanta. Virgo is in Carolina. Taurus in the PA. Lakeisha is a 5. Ooh, man. What can I do about my audio? 5. Asha says a 5 too. Let me try something. Okay, so I made a change. I made a change in the audio. So now I need you all to give me another number on the new audio. Much better already? Okay. Oh man. That's what I needed to know right there. Yeah. All right. So I definitely appreciate everybody. So we got our Gemini's from San Diego. David said it's a 9. I appreciate it. Morpheus is saying much better. He said it's a 7. Okay, okay, okay. Virgo Philly. What's up, Karen? I said, y'all following up in here. So how do you use the chat room? So in the chat, you can hit a question and it will come up and it will highlight, because right now everybody is like looks the same way, like a bubble, right? Thanks, Eric. Oh, Lakeisha said I got a 10. Michelle said I got a 10. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks, Amber. How you doing? So if you're just coming in, please let me know. I need to know what team zodiac you are and where you're calling from, or where you're dialing in from, if you haven't already, done the science. For me, I'm trying to get the science too. I want to know who's in the room. All right. Uh, Definitely appreciate everybody who is following up in here, man. Yes, 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 yes. And while I'm waiting for people to do their team zodiac and come, I got a couple of rules. Cell phones, volume all the way off, or all the way, or just cut the phone off. All right. Next is close all those tabs that you have across the top. Even if this is the replay, shut all of this down, because I want your full attention. I don't have any music playing tonight. I want to get in and get out and then get to questions. All right. Aisha, Cancer, New York. All right. So if you have it, so I want a couple of y'all to just like say, how you doing, Khayr, and just hit the question so so you will know how they put the question in there. Now, just where you're from. Oh, no, I want to know where you are tonight. Where are you tonight? And I want to ask y'all a quick, question. Where's my polls at? Oh man. Now I knew I had the poll. All right. So what I'm gonna try to do is get a refresh. Ursa Capricorn, New York. Man, really appreciating everybody coming in tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I had some polls, something I wanted to ask y'all. Wow. Okay, this is what I need to do. I'm gonna try to refresh the screen real quick. Let's just hope this works. So y'all stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Whew. Are we still in the building? Oh, we're still alive, but guess what? Things happen like this all the time. I love it. Nobody go anywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yeah. I think everybody's back in the building. That's what I wanted to know is, can you also tell me, I want to know how y'all found out about this webinar tonight. Felicia, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Excuse me, like if the top of my head, if I'm looking up, because we can really get on this board and get real serious. So, hey, Sandra, good, good, good. But do you have paper and pen? That's the other thing. So, phones should be off. If you're on your, I mean, yeah, but I mean, if you're on your computer, turn your phones off. If you're on your phone, don't answer it when somebody calls, and have some paper and pen. So you may want to just prop your phone up somewhere so you can watch me and then be able to take notes. But it is being recorded, so you will be able to come back through the recording. Please, I'm definitely looking for, I just want to find out how, um, you know, how did everybody find out about this webinar? Was it Facebook? Was it Instagram? Was it Periscope? Was it Twitter? Was it email? Was it a friend or a word of mouth? And I'm gonna need y'all to come over and kick it with me on Periscope. Oh man, that's where the fun is at. I got a couple of people from Periscope. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So please just, click on that. And thank you, all my Facebook family, all my Instagram family, all my Periscope family, all of you who are already on my email list. If you sign up for this, guess what? You're now on my email list and you're going to be getting stuff from Khayr periodically. I'm not going to just be all up in there too heavy. Like some people will just bombard your box every day. That's not me. All right. And I'm gonna give y'all about another 30 seconds to answer those questions. Subconscious community is in the building. Oh, I should have. How many people from the subconscious community that came from Facebook? Thank you, Michelle. Tanika, from your page, I'm following, trying to get on your friends list. All right, all right, all right. Sandra in New Jersey from Periscope. Been following you since New York. Thank you, Kristen. Appreciate that. Lakeisha, Instagram. Aisha, email. Yeah. All right. So that's why we make the polls, right? Now, one of the things I want to ask as well, I probably will come back to that. I want to ask another quick question on the poll before we get started is what area do you think you need the most improvement in your life right now? We're getting ready to set the stage and we're getting ready to get started. So, I'm from the country. I got an accent, but I really like to write on the board. Sometimes I go a little fast, so make sure if you have something that you want to say, you put the question by it. So when you write in your message, like in the chat box, you can, what's going on, Magus? Peace, 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 peace. I was just up in Charlotte, but I was only there quickly in Charlotte. Just make sure you put in question. There's a little box that you can put in, like if I'm going to answer something, and I'll say I'm here. It's going to answer it as that's an answer. Okay. Yeah, you got to everybody. I want everybody to choose one if it applies to you. So what do you think you need the most improvement in your life right now? Love and relationships, abundance or money mindset, wisdom, spiritual, emotional, or metaphysical? Because those are my area. That's why it's called the School of Law. And I'm welcoming all of you to Coach Khayr's School of Law. A lot of big things to come. But tonight is a big event because you're here right now. All right. Let's go ahead and get the party started. All right. Thank y'all for taking the poll with me. I appreciate it. We got a lot of people up in here. We're getting ready to party. All right. If okay. At the end for Q&A, I'll be taking Q&A in the chat. And if you have a webcam, you can just hit the request button and I'll see you raise your hand and I'll bring you in like that. All right. So the first place that we have to start, somebody took my black pen. That's all right. We'll use blue for the night. Is I want everybody to draw this triangle. I got to start here first. Draw this triangle. And then on the triangle, I want you to put 0 right here. I want you to put 40 right here. I want you to put 80 right here. And I want you to put 120 right here again. And then in the center, I want you to write life. Life. Now, I got to do some metaphysical. We got to do a lot of things work together, and I'm going to make them easy for you tonight. All right. I also want you to write Genesis 6:3. Yep. The genealogy of Isis. That's the science. Remember, I'm giving the science away tonight. And in Genesis 6:3, which is a 9, Christ says you got 120 years on this planet. That should be our standard. A lot of us, we see people dying at 65, 70, 80. We see somebody that's 80 years old, we think they just ancient. That's not always the case. What I want you to write on this 0 to 40, these are years. I want you to write the word knowledge in all capital letters. Knowledge on this left side from 0 to 40. And up here, I want you to write somewhere, because knowledge is know the ledge. That's no ledge. You're knowing the ledge. From 0 to 40, it's an uphill battle. All right. This is good because I see people in the chat room talking about economics, talking about spirituality. This is like my NBA playbook, because you need to know where you are on the floor in order to do what? Okay. If you know that you are right under the basket, then you may dunk it or do a layup. But you and your back is to the basket, you can look on the floor and see where you are by the markings on the floor. Am I in the paint? Should I be asking for the ball? Do I need to go outside? Is this a time for a jumper? Knowing where you are on the floor. So if you are between 0 and 40, you are knowing the ledge and you are dealing with trial and error. Trial and error, because this is where you do the craziest stuff. You're trying to get some knowledge, and it's like, I'm coming up the rough side of the mountain. I know some of y'all went to church, and so this is when the first 40 years is gaining knowledge, right? Knowing the ledge, what's working and what doesn't work, trial and error. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were assassinated at 39. And what did Martin say? I've been to the mountaintop. He had already saw this already. He said, I may not get to the other side with you. That's that's quite, a big conspiracy about why would he make us something like that? Because I guess somebody said, we'll kill you if you keep trying. And he was like, but I wish he would have looked a little deeper for me. On the next side, from 40 to 80, I want you to write wisdom in all capital letters. Wisdom. Now, we see that knowledge is uphill and wisdom is downhill. So you're not going against gravity between 40 and 80. And a lot of times, I think if I would have known this early, I would have been able to pace myself and not burned out in some of my opportunities as I was coming up. Because I was like, nobody told me that this S right here is the money. So change your S to a dollar sign. Because now wisdom is the application of knowledge. You can't have wisdom without having some knowledge to do the knowledge too. That's wisdom. And then it's also wise words being spoken. All right. That's what wisdom is. It's the application of knowledge. When you speak in these wise words, it's going to turn into money because it's not trial and error anymore. It is, I want to put this in green. I want to put this in the money color. If it's not trial and error, what do y'all think it is? If it's not trial and error, then it's what? Trial and measure. Let me give you all a little more science. All the money in America comes through the Ways and Means Committee. Yes, that's that movie Eddie Murphy did where he was running for senator, and Eddie got on the Ways and Means Committee. I was like, a lot of people let that slip by, but I don't know what the name of it is, but Eddie Murphy messed around and ran as a senator. He was on the Ways and Means. They always measuring things. All right. Trial and measure is I have 40 years of knowledge and experience to know now what is it time for me to do. How do I express and apply this knowledge? This is the marketplace. I say this is the rough side of the mountain, and now this is the marketplace. When you're coming down the marketplace, this is where the money starts at. Now let me give you some examples. Warren Buffett, who's now down here, made 90% of his money after the age of 50. Colonel Sanders was in his 60s. That's halfway, because if we have to break it up just to keep it 100. Right here where the money is at, that's what 60 is at. Now I know some of you are like, oh, I can't wait till I'm 60 to be a billionaire. Are you in it for lineage? Or are you in it for selfishness? What do you want the money for in the first place? That's another thing. Having money is so you can do God's will. I'm a spiritual person. I do believe in God. I'm not a super Bible thumper. I will thump it though. But you're gonna need some tools. And so I believe in being rich, being wealthy, because as my teacher told me, the less money I have, the more money the sinister has to do evil. So if you're righteous, which I'm assuming you are because you watching this, you need some money so the sinister doesn't have it. And so you can do some work with it. This is currency. This is energy. That's why it's shaped like the snake, Kundalini. You already know all that. But this is the wisdom. Colonel Sanders was in his 60s. Sam Walton was in his late 50s when he started Walmart. Right. He split his fortune up between 5 children, and they all still in the top 10, top 20 with billions of dollars. Right. That's generational money. That happens when you in the wisdom factor. Dave from Wendy's. I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he started real late. Ray Kroc didn't start really kicking. Ray Kroc wasn't making money off McDonald's when he was in his 30s. It was after he passed the age of 40. So some of you, when you hit this 42, you start getting some aha moments. Take your time down here because this momentum is on your side now because gravity is coming down, right? Now, who's left? From 80 to 120, I want you to write understanding. Bam. This is when philanthropy comes in. Oh, can you all see that? Okay. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. The distinguished gentleman. That's probably it too. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We in the 3-dimensional realm. We should master this. We always talking about we want to go to realm 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. In these 3 dimensions is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The only enemy here is gravity. But remember, I spent 40 years putting a roof over my head on one side with my knowledge, spent another 40 years of wisdom building the other side of my roof. Because you remember when we were in elementary school, that's when you were introduced to this. Isn't that crazy? Because if I said draw a house, what would your house look like? Square, triangle on top, windows, door. And then you might put something up there like that. Pow! This is really astrology too, because these are trines, 120 degrees at every angle. You know I gotta pull, I gotta get my board down just to show you that. Wow. This is not an astrology class, but just wanted to show you trines. Look at that. Switch hands, excuse me. Wow. Look at that. They were telling you about astrology early. And then, so where's the square? The square will be right there on the bottom. They were telling you about this science. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. In elementary school, we were introduced to the science, but nobody took it there. Well, that's what I'm here doing now, is taking it there. Any questions thus far on this? This leads into right thing at the right time. But one of the big things I wanted to make sure you all get is, where are you right now? Drop some ages in the room. What age are you right now? So I can just, I just want to see who's in the room and like what age brackets you are in. Are you knowledge, wisdom, or understanding? I just want to see. So you ain't got to tell your age. Just put knowledge, wisdom, understanding in the chat room so I can see where you are. This is because now when you understand where you are and how it's set up, from 80 to 120, I just want to be chilling. I already want to have streams of income coming in. Already want to have my lineage set up, because now I am standing under my knowledge and wisdom. You see that? I'm standing under, I have to do it like that, right? I'm standing under my knowledge and my wisdom, or why is the dome? What's the significance of the 9 again? 9 is completion. So the 6 plus 3 equals 9. So they were telling you about a complete life cycle. Now that doesn't mean that you won't live to be more than 120, but then you start another lap. I got some 50s, some 45s. I got some wisdoms up in here. Yeah, I got some knowledges up in here. Woo! Got some 42s up in here. 42, for you all, I want you to go Google Uranus opposition. Uranus opposition. And then I also want you, if you are anywhere between 27 and 30, I want you to Google Saturn return. I thought I just typed Saturn return. Oops. Y'all know what I meant. I didn't mean to chat. Did I do that? Saturn return and Uranus opposition. Yes. If you are over right around 42, 40 to 44, I want you to go look up Uranus opposition. If you didn't know about it before, like you just passed it, go look it up. Saturn return is for those who are right here. So between, that's 20 years old is halfway. That's the halfway mark on the knowledge. That's when we start doing really crazy stuff at 20. So, and look how it's so different from 20 to 60, how we maybe even feeling disrespectful, but I see a lot of people really hunting that money right around between 55, 58, 60 years old. Y'all ever heard this guy named Grant Cardone? I just heard about him. He's always talking about 10x something, but he doesn't explain the basics. And I think he's just too cookie cutter. I'm gonna do a whole nother webinar on that. Does everybody have this? I am ready to give me a yes if I can erase this. And if you have any questions, please type it, because now I'm ready that everybody knows where they're at on a larger foundation. I want to start narrowing it down. And I'm gonna narrow it down even further. Okay, we're making good time. Can I get, well, if I get one yes, this thing is getting ready to get wiped out. I think I'm gonna take it as a yes. All right. And then we got the replay. All right. The next thing I want you to draw is a square. Wouldn't it have been great if they'd have gave this to us in Sunday school or elementary school? Ooh, my. I would have been such a happy camper. This one probably will look more like this. We're going to draw, I want you to just go ahead and draw 3 of these too. Draw 3 of these squares. But draw the outside. Don't draw only draw the inside on one of them. So draw 3 blank squares, because these middle lines are going to move. Okay. And then on the top, I want you to write time up here. And then I want you to write thing coming down the side. I want you to write time across the top, and I want you to write thing over here while I get my black pen. Because I know I have one in here. Black ink. All right. 42 is the exact number for the Uranus opposition. All right, not forever, just at 42. Okay. Now, on top of time, I want you to write wrong here. We'll need this to stay out. And I want you to write wrong here. And then if you have another color, that's okay. If you don't worry about it. I want you to write right here and right here. You know, my nephew, he's about to turn 8, and this is going to be his birthday present. Is this right here? What's up, Vincent? In case he's watching on the replay. All right. So now we got right time, right thing, wrong thing, and we're going to fill the box in. Simple. We're just going to use letters though. So we got wrong thing at the wrong time. This is 25% of the time. According to this box, because it's divided into 4, and 25% of the time we're doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. That's normal statistics. Then sometimes we do the right thing, but we'll do that at the wrong time. I always use a married couple for this right here. They want to get pregnant, but when she's ovulating, they're not together. There's nothing wrong with having sex when you're married. That's the right thing to do to have a baby. But if you don't know when the woman is ovulating, then you're having sex at the wrong time, especially if your goal is to get pregnant. Okay? It just won't work. Then now this box is 25%. Down here, this is the right time, wrong thing box. And this is also 25%. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put thing here. Put time there. All right. You know what this is? Wrong thing. They came to the donut shop. The burglars did. The guys who robbed, they came to the donut shop to rob it, and the police weren't there. So they did the wrong thing, but they did it at the right time. Or any robbery that they're successful. You shouldn't be robbing people. But you did it anyway, and you got away with it. So you picked the right time to do the wrong thing. But that's the only time this can look good. Every other moment, this is not a good thing. No, because I got a 50% chance of doing the wrong thing, 100% chance of having the word wrong in it, and there's a 50% chance of the word wrong being in this box. But guess what? This is where everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to be doing the right thing at the right time, but they don't necessarily have the tools, and they don't look, they guess. Every time you guess, and you'll find yourself in any one of these situations, doing the wrong thing at the right time, or doing the wrong time, right thing, or wrong thing, wrong time. It was guesswork. You didn't have a system. This is how we get stuck. How many of y'all been stuck before? If you've been stuck before, just put a 2 in there. I want to see you put a 2 in the chat box if you've been stuck before. And you were like, I want to be successful, but now I'm stuck. Now, this is box number 1. But the sad part is you only have a 25% chance of operating with only right. And I say as human beings, we want to minimize the wrongs. And if you want to go street, we can call the wrongs the BS. I want to minimize the BS, but look at this. 25 times 3, 25, 25, that's 75% of just wrong stuff happening in my life. Lakeisha put a whole lot of tools in there. I know. I've been there. Had the right thing and did it at the wrong time. Boy, did I get the wrong results. I'm tired of that. That's why I'm teaching this class. Now, let's go to the second box. We're done with this. So just move over to your second box. So if you had a dry erase board, all you're going to do is just erase the middle. All right. This time, I want you to slide the vertical line over to the left. And I want you to slide the horizontal line up. And then I want you to fill it in just like we filled in the last box. But look at this. Look at this. Man. Woo. Wrong time. Wrong thing. Now these numbers are significantly different. Right thing. Right time. And for me, this is really the basics of astrology. And I'm not even trying to make it an astrology course, but this is the basics. And then look at this. Oh man, I gotta write small. Let's do the math. All of a sudden, this box became 75% by itself. How many people recognize this box more as your real life? It just seems like things just won't get right. You call yourself can't get right. This box is 10%, and this box is 10%. And then the only thing left, that's 75, 85, 95, is a little over 5% for this box. I got to lean back on that one. How does this suit any? You know what we call this? This is what we start talking about. The 1% of the population, or 5% of the population, is controlling 99% of the wealth. And the rest of the world is out here fighting for pennies and ugliness. 95%. 10% is doing it's the right time, but they're doing the wrong thing. Another 10% is the right thing at the wrong time. Trying to buy a lot of Google stock right now. It's too late. But now this wrong thing at the wrong time. There's too many examples of this. People are always doing the wrong things at the wrong time. Police officers, pedestrians, citizens, politicians, all types of stuff. It looks like every time the media comes on, especially Fox News, all they're talking about, I have to drop myself down. Yeah. All they're talking about is wrong thing at the wrong time. Who wants to keep hearing that? But it's like the life that we live. So the other box, the first box, was kind of like ideal. This box is more actual. Is this box actual or factual around your way? I want you to write. Is it actual? Is it factual or fictional? Where you stay at in your life right now, is this box factual or fictional? Let me see you put that in the chat room. Is this factual or fictional for you in your life where you're at? Now, this box is going to help us transform to the last box, which is my favorite. So once again, go to your third box, or if you're on your dry erase board, Erase everything. Yeah. All right. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now, I want you to take the vertical line and move it over to the right. And I want you to take the horizontal line and drop it down. Wow. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to fill it in just like we filled in every other box. And I'm proud this time to come over here and put my my wrong thing and wrong time over here. More wrong thing. Wrong time. Then I've got, here's the right time. Wrong thing. And then we got right thing. Wrong time. Let's do the math. Down here, we moved our 5%. Kept our 10%. So now when we add these up, 10, 20, 25, simple math, baby. 75% of the time, I got right thing, right time. The super rich, the Oprah Winfrey's and the Bill Gates and the corporate heads and people who know how money operates and spirituality and magic, and they use systems. This is their life. This is their factual. This is their factual. You look at it and say, this isn't my, this is my fiction, but it can be your factual, because you got to know how to get into this box when it was small. Remember when this box was 5%? You got to know how to get into this box and breathe life into it. Woo! Y'all sticking around right now. Guess what I got for you? I got a free gift. I want to give away a meditation. I love to meditate. This thing about me and my brand, when you come to me, you know I like Tai Chi, I like meditation, I like astrology, I like my ancestors, I love studying. I like what money does for me. I love what money can do for me and what money does for me. Money's not my God, but I am a meditator. I don't meditate as much as I would like to, or even as much as I would need to, but I still call myself a meditator. And I want to share that gift of being able to breathe and doing the right thing at the right time with you all. So this offer, all you have to do is click and download your free meditation. Now, when you click, it's going to take you to a Dropbox link. You can just hit it and like bookmark it. Now, I normally sell this for like 20 bucks. So now I want you to know that this is the webinar that pays. Now, I was supposed to give this away at the beginning, but I'm giving it to you at the end, because now you never know if I got more stuff. I want to keep your attention before I get to the next piece, right? So it's important. Meditating is always putting you in this box. Meditating puts you in this box. Studying astrology will help you get in this box. Studying numerology will put you in this box. Getting a wise teacher or a good coach or good counsel will put you in this box. Saying, hey, I need to go holler at my man Magus. I need to go holler at Tom. I need to go to one of Dr. Gibson's workshops. I need to go to a Qigong or a martial arts workshop. I'm going to one this Saturday, hopefully, down here in Murrell, Georgia. Yeah. That's doing the right thing at the right time and then putting it on repeat. And it'll go from the small box of 5% out to what comes after the 5% was the what? 25%. So you want to go from 5% to 25% to 75%. You got to switch boxes though. That's the key. Change. I want everybody to write this down. Repeat after me. Type it in the chat room. Everything I want is right outside of my. It will download, Morpheus. It'll come. And if it doesn't, then you just send me an email and say I was on the webinar and I'll send you the link so you can get it. All right. So, and if it's on your phone and you're trying to, if you're on your phone and you're trying to download it and watch it at the same time, that's not going to work. It's going to have to open up into another window, but it's too, I think the file is too big for your phone because it's a 17-minute video and it's high definition. It's probably my best work as far as teaching a meditation. All right. So, but you got to change, and everything you want is right outside of your comfort zone. And a lot of us end up in this zone or this zone or this zone and get comfortable with it. Has anybody ever said it's just not me? It's just not my time. I'm not supposed to have these things. That's playing yourself. Why are you talking down to yourself? Wrong answer. I'm about to give you an 8-step system that works all throughout the year, through every month, and through every day that you can use to change. But you have to be consistent with it, and you might need some help. Now, at the end, I'm going to let you know where you can go to try to not try, but to join me if you'd like some help moving from these boxes into these boxes. Same box, but one of them's kind of restrictive, then this box, then this box. But you got to change your system. See, success is not a mindset. Success is not a secret. Success is a system. Success is a system. Everything I want is outside my comfort zone. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Everything is right outside too. Right outside. Not like way outside. Like right outside. It's right outside. So I have a program that I have been coaching for. I've been coaching it for like 5 years. I've been doing it probably for about 7 years. And it works just like when I put water with Kool-Aid. I know what the results are every time. I'm going to take you through here with these 8 phases tonight. And this can be day, month, or year. The day and the month is probably my most important, even though I look at all 3 of them. But if you only take one thing from this workshop, please get the 8 phases for your day down and put this system in. Some of you are going to come over to Moon Magic and you're going to say, I want to do this because that's what we practice and get our reps at. Some of you are going to say, I'm not ready for that, but at least you can try this and just stick to it, right? So during the 8 phases, we're going to discuss them like a farmer. The first phase, well, there's really 9, but the first phase is the 0 phase, which is peace. It's really important that you maintain a sense of balance, which is why I gave you the meditation. Balance both hemispheres of the brain, Relax and bypass the chest and breathe in the abdomen. Don't ask for adrenaline. Ask for, um, of course, the word will try to escape me right now. What do you get when you, serotonin? I want serotonin. That gives me peace, happiness, and joy. Any of you who are studying with Master Mitchell Gibson says he's always talking about joy and peace to make your ritual work. It's got to be at stage zero, the foundation. Then the next phase is planning. What do I want? Write it down. When you get into a ritual, you have to say, what is it that I want first? What's the plan? This is before you even start with the deer skin or start with the candles or anything, or even you're going to get the candles. What do I want to achieve? Let me put my numbers down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Because my writing is a little crazy. Hope everybody can read this and everything is clear. A farmer plans what he wants before he goes and buys the seeds, or he's looking at last year's statistics. The planning phase of the day starts at 6 p.m. You're going to love this. I promise you're going to love this. For this hour of time that you're giving me, you're going to love this. After the farmer plans what he wants, and at 6 o'clock, you're just getting home. And each of these phases during the day, they last for 3 hours. Whoops. Next is the planting phase. And this phase starts at 9 p.m. It doesn't matter what time zone you're in. It works all over the world. So for the farmer, he says, hey, this is what I want to, I'm planning what I want. I want cucumbers and cabbage and something and green peppers and collard greens. No corn, no kale. And then I'm going to plant it. So when you come home from work, you can plan what you're going to do the next day. Look how much of an advantage you have on the next person who waits until that morning to start planning. You've already spent 3 hours of planning your next day. What happens between 6 and 9? You're cooking. I want y'all to put some things in the chat. What are you doing between 6 and 9 p.m. during the day? Because a lot of us are subconsciously already on this schedule and don't know it. But when we can bring from our subconscious and unconscious behavior and bring it to the conscious mind, then we can make something happen. So from 6 to 9, probably in a normal family, you're preparing dinner, you're winding down, you're taking a shower. If you go ahead and start thinking, you're talking to somebody, your people at the dinner table, how was your day, blah, blah, blah. Now you got a good idea about how you can improve upon your next day. The planning phase should always be centered around improvement, right? Improvement around this. If I put up here, it's gonna be junky. That's how I write though. So let's do it. Let's just put improvement. We always want to be talking about improvement during the planning phase. Now, from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, midnight, that's the planting. This is planting the ideal in the subconscious. Planting the ideal in the subconscious. I call it movie and meditation because I can watch I can cook and eat dinner and make my plan for the next day. Let's say I got to go run Saturday morning or something. I got a race or something like that. Or I got something at work that's very competitive. During the planting phase, I'm going to watch Rocky or In the Pursuit of Happiness. I'm going to watch something that puts me in that mood, that puts that in my subconscious. And then I'm going to go meditate on it after the movie goes off. And That's also, you got to be careful. What are you watching before you go to bed? What are you programming yourself with? Are you programming yourself for where you want to be the next day? Watch how this comes together. 3 o'clock, I mean, not 3 o'clock. Step 3 is a clearing phase. Of course. Now, when you originally signed up for this course and you went to the verification page, there were 3 giveaways. One was the Moon Magic 28 course syllabus. It has this same thing already in it. So if you printed it out, you could just flip to that page and follow along. But I like the writing because you're programming more engrams in the brain. I also gave you the astrology basics course for those who may be interested. You're not ready to come in and get a reading. You're not ready to come in and like take the course and learn it yourself, but you do want to get the basics. No problem. That was the second freebie. And then the third one was the prosperity mixtape. I want to listen to the prosperity mixtape. If I don't have TV, I don't like TV. I don't want to watch that. Put that prosperity mixtape on from 9 to 12 and go ahead on out with it. Yes. Usually cooking and preparing, working out, deciding on I should get done the next day, getting children ready for bed, cooking, packing, hubby lunch, planning, homeschool lessons for the next day, helping with homework, writing in your journal. You see what I'm saying? You're already in that mode already in the planting phase. Now, clearing is when you release the junk. This is the time you should be in the bed. And if you're not in the bed at 12, don't do any work. Don't be doing any work. Don't do it. Let everything go. Release. Clearing, releasing. You've already planted it. Now release all the obstacles and release all the negativity that may tell you that you can't have it. Let it go. That's what the clearing phase is. Because using the law of attraction, which we are doing, the universe can't stand a void. So we're going to create a void here. Taliban says, preparing what I'm going to eat, getting ready for the morning, getting my clothes together, getting my workout clothes packed, putting my laptop packed, going out my morning schedule, looking ahead at my afternoon and evening. Absolutely. Now, this is the clearing phase. Let's go to sleep. You're probably not doing any dreaming between 12 and 3. That's when the clearing phase is. It starts at 12 and it's over at 3. But then it's time to gather. And this is one of my favorite phases here. Because at 3 a.m., even if I'm up at 3 a.m., I know some team vampires out here. If you call it night owl, but if you still up at 3, you're not a night owl. You're team vampire. So if you're up after 12, put night owl in. If you're up after 3, put team vampire. Okay? You're doing what? You're just waiting on the sun. Sandra, don't worry. You'll be able to go back and get them. Even if you have to register for the course again upon a different email, the freebies are right there. All right. And there's a survey too. I want y'all to please fill out the survey. Right when you get the right when you get the welcome video, the thank you video, then the 3 freebies are right below it. And then right below that is a survey. I really would appreciate if everybody takes that survey. It really helps me out how I can serve you all better. Okay. So in the gathering phase from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., I'm dreaming. I got what I need coming in to let me, all my raw materials are coming in. Gathering of what? Raw materials. This is when you let the astral plane work. Let the universe got to have a time to work. You always in the way during the daytime. Somebody said vamping. That's you, Lakeisha? Yes. All right. Uh, if you get up at 3, then you should be receiving some good channeled information. I know some people who do that. They go to bed at 8. They come in and get their plan in, eat. They go to bed at 8, and then they already sleep during the planting and the clearing, and then they get up around 2 or 3 o'clock. And that Neptune energy is just channeling down information, just channeling down. Now, sometimes I get a second wind around 3 o'clock, and I've done some of my best work, but I don't want to keep on creating that habit because I don't want to grow old on Team Vampire. I want to like start shutting myself down. Like tonight, after this is over, I might watch a movie and then I'm going out. I'm gonna program myself for tomorrow, some successful stuff. I don't know what yet, but I'm watching it. I like watching court cases too, where I know the attorney's gonna win. Like everything is against him. I know he's got some old Matlock. Looks like it's all going against him, but you know Matlock is gonna win in the end. Um, Next, after the gathering phase at 6 a.m., when a lot of people start to rise, especially if you were in the military, this is the seeing phase. I can see with new eyes. You're seeing, you're like, whoa, that dream I just had was crazy. Wow. What was that dream about? You're seeing through new eyes. You're a new person. Now I said sleep is the cousin of death. And now you are waking up with new eyes. I love it. I love it. Now, this is when also remember too that the old Marine commercial said we get more before 9 a.m. We get more done before 9 a.m. than most people get done all day. That's because this is what the generals use. You want to be a general in your household? You can't be a successful entrepreneur if you can't run your own household. Set your house in order. Teach your children to love instead of hate. That's Noble Drew Ali. Set your house in order. Then this will apply and roll over into your business. But the house is trash, then the business is going to be trash. It's no secret. All right. Now, the seeing phase, of course, lasts from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And so starting at 9, this is the leading phase. It's the leading phase of the day. What do we now? This is the time when billionaires start working because they got so much passive income and all types of other stuff from working and knowing the pyramid and knowing what box they're in. That all this is negotiating. This is 10% work, 90% negotiating. Or you may be on the phone, or you may be giving instructions. Maybe 90% delegating. Let's change that to delegating. 90% delegating. 10% work, 90% delegating. That's from 9 to noon, 3 hours. 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 3, 6 to 9. And now from 9 to 12, we're leading. I'm in the leading and the admin. You could also put the admin, 90% admin, which is what delegating is. I hope y'all are getting on that before I erase it. 90% admin. And I want you all to like subtly start making these changes. I want that to be a goal. Maybe over the next 28 days that you're going to incorporate this into your life and just take notes and say, hey, this is what my schedule is. Start scheduling around your secret weapon. This video is not going to go viral. It's going to be on YouTube for a little while, and then people are going to see it, maybe 1,000, maybe more than 1,000. But people aren't going to have this system, and I want you to use this to your advantage. I want you to be an unashamed opportunist. It's not my fault everybody didn't see it. My marketing may be bad, but for those of you who are here and getting this, I want you to use it. Now, what happens at 12 o'clock? The doing phase. Doing, all action, just do it. And that's at 12 o'clock. Anytime you watched a Western where they had guns, what were they doing? Meet me at high noon. Meet me at high noon. Jarrell, thank you. I'm glad somebody, oh, yes, that's right. Also hear what I'm supposed to be doing at 6 o'clock. I'm loving the responses that y'all are giving me right now. I really, really, really appreciate it. Doing is all action. This is when the super rich get busy from 12 to 3. That's your executives. They already did all the admin yesterday, or they may have just did coffee and had meetings and did leadership stuff of what they're going to tell the minions to do for the rest of the week or the rest of the day. Right. He just casually came on up in there at 9:30, 10 o'clock with his bag on his shoulder. And then you was been in there since 6 o'clock hustling. Yes, how can I help you? City and State. Yes. Is that Dunkin' Donuts on Cascade? Thank you and have a great day. Boss walked by. Good job, boy. Good job. Shouts out to all my used to be bosses, former bosses. Shouts out to all of your Mr. Charlies too, who you gonna fire one day. Yeah, man, I'm not teaching you this so you can be a corporate head. No, run your own corporate. Now, the doing phase is from 12 to 3 and 3 o'clock, even though most people are still at work, guess what this phase is for? We call it the using or partay. Not party, but partay. Party on. This is that Eddie Murphy right here. Using and party, celebrating. Because what happens around 3:30, 4 o'clock? You go on that last break. You watching that clock. You like, man, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm leaving. I'm gone. But you suggest doing the seeing phase while on the run, like in the commute and during, say, my workout. All other daytime phases are with clients, but I can take a few minutes during those times. All right. Thanks for being here too, Craig. I appreciate it. Talaba, I want you to, the seeing phase is from 6 to 9. That's what time it is. If you have clients during the leading phase and the doing phase and the celebrating phase, that's good, because all of these phases are, to me, are money, straight money. Good old dollar bills. So if you're with clients, you ain't with clients for free. So if you want to run the seeing phase while on the run, like on the commute, sure. Because remember, the seeing phase is I'm seeing with new eyes. So yeah, you're driving to work. I'm driving to work from 6 to 9, and I'm just looking at that board up there differently than I've looked at it any other time during my life. And I'm like, wow, that's what that is. That's how I can use that. Look how they set their dynamics up. Okay, so I'm always taking courses and webinars and coaching classes and things like that. And one of them I took over at Mind Valley. They taught me these 3 things about how you set up your advertising. So one of them was, who remembers fresh hot pizza, 30 minutes or less guaranteed? Who was that? Fresh hot pizza, 30 minutes or less guaranteed. Like, we heard it, but we didn't even think that somebody spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on that campaign, right? Who was that? Domino's. And that was broken down into 3 sections: narrowly defined positioning, meaningful specifics, and the guarantee. Queen Mother of 10, peace, peace, thank you. So the narrowly defined positioning was fresh hot pizza. Then the meaningful specifics were 30 minutes or less. And then the guarantee was guarantee. That's it. Yes. Oh, and if anybody's, I don't know if anybody still eats Domino's. I do. They're much better than they were. And I used to be, I left them for Papa John's, but now I'm back. Uh, Send me an email if you're interested. There's a card that my man is selling for his daughter's school for $10. And it lasts until June 30th of next year. Buy one large pizza, get the same pizza for free. Doesn't matter how many you buy. You buy 10 large, you get 10 free. So if I buy 2 large, I'm getting 2 free. Oh man, it's gonna be pizza heaven over here. You're gonna think I was happy. 11:11, baby. Let's do a nice breathing exercise at 11:11. Let's take this and let's just pull it in. Let's everybody just sit on the edge of their chair. Put your pens down. Nice big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Nice big inhale. Nice exhale out the mouth. This time I want you to visualize when you inhale, you're pulling down a silver stream from the moon through the top of the head. Inhale and feel the stream coming down into the top of the head, down into the stomach. Stomach is expanding, and slowly exhale out the mouth. Just let love come out your mouth. Love come out your heart. Another inhale, slowly through the nose. Let the stomach expand. Exhale out the nose. Keep the mouth closed on this one. And just recap for a second, knowing that you are knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Knowing that you are in the right place at the right time. Knowing that you do have the system. You now have a system to change your life. You know where you're at. You know where you want to be. And now you have a system to help you get there. Inhale joy and peace and relaxation. And exhale contentment, feeling that you are content with where you are right now. Just relaxing, not thinking about anything. Just letting the thoughts of the workshop and the class that you've had tonight just marinate with you. Just relax. Let a small smile develop inside of your heart. Let that smile radiate down to your navel. Down into your reproductive organs. Up into your throat. Feel the smile in the throat. Still breathing in and out very slowly, very slowly. Don't hold the breath. And let the breath be very silent. Just receiving the ideals, not trying to figure anything out. Just relax. Feeling the smile coming up through the face, through the third eye, and smiling as you are attached to that silver cord coming down from the moon. You are enough. You are complete. You are whole and satisfied. And we're going to slowly release the cord with these next 3 breaths. Big inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, I want you to say, ah. Big inhale. Ah. One more big inhale. Ah. Slowly open your eyes. Really slow. Yes. Thank you for that reminder, Asha and Gerald. Appreciate that. Jarrell, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And yes, if you were with us and it was 10, 11, you just joined everybody on the East Coast in a powerful meditation, powerful visualization. I definitely got some messages that I want to do some breathing with money, breathing around money. I hope some of y'all will be interested in that. It's okay. I got tons. I got tons of stuff. All right. I want to run back through this. Oh, is everybody all right? Everybody all right? Let me get a 1 if you're all right. Let me get a 2 if you're still spaced out or semi-spaced out. If you enjoyed that, let me get a 1. If you enjoyed it and you spaced out, put a 2. In the using phase, the party phase, that's when they have the happy hours at 5 o'clock around the world. Happy hour is always at 5 o'clock. It doesn't matter where you are. You can say, hey, it's happy hour. Where's happy hour? And somebody's going to point over there. Go over there, go over there, go over there. And we know everybody's getting happy. But don't get too drunk. Don't get too high. Don't get too anything. Get happy, but it doesn't have to be with alcohol. It can be sitting down with meditation and being happy and celebrating. This is when your gratitude letter should be popping off after 3 o'clock. From 3 to 6 is when we celebrate our gratitude and get our joy up. Look at my shirt. Look at that. I ain't angry. You want to hulk with joy. I want to hulk with joy. Yeah. Guns. Not gun up like that, but you know what I mean. I want to be filled with joy during this celebrating time and use that as momentum to do what? Because I stayed at peace all day. I stayed at peace while I planned. I stayed at peace while I was planting, peace clearing, peace gathering, peace seeing, peace leading, peace doing, peace using, peace partying, and peace celebrating. The peace was constant. The joy was constant. I'm going to improve every day because I'm constantly running the same system every day. It's right outside your comfort zone. It's right outside of your comfort zone. Yes, the answers are right outside of your comfort zone. So then we wind it back. We go home with all of this success. Some people done got too drunk. Now they're planning play. They're intoxicated. They had a burger. They didn't sit down and think about improving the next day. Their minds was just on getting away from the job. Man, we're not worried about getting away from the job. We're worried about getting to what we doing the next day. And remember, from 5 to 9 is when we entrepreneurs, that's when we get wealthy. You work from 9 to 5. That's for Mr. Charlie. But from 5 to 9 is when we get wealthy. That's our time. Gratitude, planning, and planting, structuring our subconscious. That's when it's real. From 5 to 9 is when we get wealthy. That's the science of wealth. What are you doing with those 4 hours? They should always be stronger than those 9 hours, even if it's just picking up pads. Should I show them? Let's see how many dry erase boards I can just reach without even going somewhere. Wow. Entire schedule. This is like an entire different system, color coded and everything. My computer sits right here. This board is sitting right there. Wow. Wait. What? Don't do it to him, Khayr. Wow. I got a whole like a whole 3 webinars. I could do 3, 4, 5 webinars just off of this. You gotta have some dry erase boards. No, y'all want to see that? Wait a minute. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Or am I studying my craft or doing something that I enjoy for my downtime? Am I studying? Am I subconscious? Am I doing something that I really enjoy? This is the key. What relaxes me? Studying. So one dry erase board, and this dry erase board stays busy. That's why I call her my wife. She holds the house down. And she's versatile. You can get one of these at IKEA too. If I really wanted to get busy, we could have pulled the paper off. Man, we so versatile around here. We don't want to do it like that. Because I want you to write it down. Now, when you come to Coach Khayr for a one-on-one session, we put it all on paper so you can take it with you. Yeah, right. Got a couple of y'all. Maybe I may have somebody thinking about visiting this weekend. Let's get on this board. A private one-on-one with Coach Khayr. If that's something that you're interested in, we definitely can set that up. For sure. Hello at Coach Khayr. Now, let's look at during the month. These times go from 3 hours to 3.5 to 4 days. So we spend 3.5 to 4 days planning, 3.5 to 4 days planting, 3.5 to 4 days clearing, 3.5, 4 days gathering, seeing, leading, doing, and using. This is the moon. Then we shift over to the moon cycle. So we just did the day cycle, and they were 3 hours. Now they're lasting. Each one of them is 3.5 to 4 days, which is going to come up to 3.5 to 4 days. That is the lunar cycle. This is what we use in moon magic. Yes. You need some boards, trust me. In moon magic, we keep up with these phases during the day. Right now, I want to just take you because I'm ready to go to some Q&A. I want you to sit back real quick, and I just want to give you the brief on the moon magic course. All right, and then I'm going to let you all go because, well, I'm going to do Q&A after that. But I know it's late. It's 11:30. I know I got some night owls on here. I got some people who just popped up as well. All right, so I want to. Oh, and remember, I want to give an opportunity to people to see the introduction to moon magic, but also I want you to know too that I'm only giving away 25 of the meditations, and it's only for 72 hours. So you got until tomorrow night to be 24. The night after that it'll be 48, which would be Wednesday. So Thursday night. So you only got 3 nights. to get your free gift. And I'm only giving away 25 of them. So I want to know who's serious. If you're serious, you're going to jump on it now. And then if we run out, we'll see what we can do about some more. But I only got 25, and you got 3 days to get them. And then I want to see some results with your meditation because I want you doing the right thing at the right time. All right? I'm talking to you too. If you don't think I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. Yes, got my thumb right in your face. You. Right. All right. Um, I want to run this video for Moon Magic 28. I want you just to pay attention and as we just walk through the process of applying these phases. All right. And then we'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. Yes, it's over. I don't think it's playing a second time. Um, I hope we got all the way to the end. Did it go all the way to the end? I was may have had like a little Mercury retrograde glitch there. You don't think so? That's okay, because wait a minute. What was the consensus? Drop the mic and exit. No, 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 no. Hold on. We can fix that. We'll take it back to about 2 minutes. It's definitely not a problem. It's one thing I love about we're gonna fix it. But since this video is just like for the entire program, I can't even talk about this month, because by the time you watch this, if you're new, this may be another month later on, and I don't want to say, oh, this month we did this, and then it's past that. So every month is like theme based, because I do study astrology. There's a lot of things going on. I like to have people so they can use me and the tools in my toolbox to manifest and get what they need to get ASAP. Stop hesitating with it. Stop being frustrated. Use the forces of nature. Very natural. Nothing scary about it. We don't work with any dark forces. It's all love and it's all of God. And you're welcome to come in, ask as many questions as you like. Get in contact with me if you need, if you got like kind of unsure, you want to know how it works, but it's really plain and simple. Go to the site, coachkhayr.com, go to services, scroll down, hit Moon Magic, register. There it is. If you got any comments or questions, just leave them there. I'll get back to you within less than 24 hours. All right? Well, hey, I'm glad that you took the time to check me out today, and we're going to have fun. I'm looking forward to us working together. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you on the inside. Peace. Yes, and you will be a member of Team Success. Absolutely. That's an old business card I had, but you still will be a member of Team Success. All right. It did go twice. You think it went to the end? It did? Okay, 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 okay. Good, 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 good. Asha, I want to just make sure that I answered your question. Asha had a question about, so does it make a difference on what day we have sex? That's what I give out during your astrology reading. Or if you book a private consultation, we'll talk about what are your better power days for having sex, burning ancestor money, signing contracts, avoiding signing contracts, traveling, teaching courses, things like that. All right. So the Moon Magic course, I do have something for you. Today is the first day of Moon Magic. Today. Now, it is a subscription-based program, and I want to share the screen with you and show you the website. Where's, all right. So when you come to Moon Magic 28, which is inside of my Coach Khayr site, but if you just type in Moon Magic 28, registration is now open until October the 9th, which is Thursday night. You will be able to download the course syllabus right here. Click the link to the right to download the Moon Magic 28 syllabus right here. It's very hands-free. It is also for the next 6 months. Your monthly tuition to Moon Magic is of only $100, will be automatically deducted from your chosen method of payment. Just subscribe below. If you would like to pay all 6 months up front, I will take off $100. And if that's something that you're interested in, all you have to do is send me an email and say, Coach, I want all 6 months, and I want to pay up front, and I want my $100 discount. As a matter of fact, anybody who signs up before Thursday and wants all 6 months, which will take you into 2011, where'd I get that? 2016, I do it for $450. I give you 6 months of Moon Magic for $450. Now, if you would like just 1 month, it's $125. I have some people who say, hey, please hurry up and raise it to $250 because that's what the program is worth. But we have it now. If you just want 1 month and you just want to try it out, so you can, or you drop in when you know you need it, this is the link for you. So some people have taken the course before and just need to get a tune up. They just need 1 month. It's $125. If you want a Moon Magic 28 and a full astrology consultation, it is normally $200. The course itself, just the consultation, is $175. And I'm gonna make this offer right now. Anyone who books a consultation for $175 before Thursday, I will give you Moon Magic for absolutely free for 1 month. Okay? So you don't have to click this one for $200. This is just 1 month. 1 month, you get it all. You get the Moon Magic 28 program, and you get my own Astro 361 full 2-hour consultation. If someone referred you, please give me their name in the comment section when you check out. I love to reward those who speak highly of me. But for this webinar only until Thursday night, if you get an astrological reading, I will give you 1 month of Moon Magic for free. So that means you're getting a $175 and I'm throwing in $125. So you're getting $300 worth of Coach Khayr only this month. If you just want to try Moon Magic for $125, it's right here. If you want to try the consultation and the Moon Magic, just book a consultation here. If you have any questions or concerns about tonight's webinar, you can leave them on the webinar, or you can come over here, name, email, phone number, who referred you, and whatever your comment is. But if you are serious about the next 6 months, you can subscribe, and it will automatically be deducted out of your account, whether it's PayPal, credit card, because you need to practice. You're not going to learn Moon Magic in 1 month. Some people, they come in, they see the system, but normally what happens is they'll get the reading, they get a free month, and then they'll come back and subscribe. All right? If you are really serious about your development, I would subscribe. Also, if you subscribe and you're doing the $100 a month, there's a coupon code inside the Moon Magic area, the private membership area, and you get $50 off. So anytime if you are participating, there's tons of discounts. And you would normally just go here, go over to Moon Magic videos for the private area. Oh man, but guess what? It's password protected. The rest of the site, sure, you can come on in, but you have to have the password. And I always ask for integrity. Please don't give out the password unless it's your family member. So I want to address this really quick. My email address is hello@coachkhayr@gmail. At coachkhayr.com. But if you would, what was I posted my email address and I started thinking about something. Somebody remind me where I was at. I got sidetracked when I typed in my email address. That ever happened to you? You get sidetracked? Where was I? I was talking about Moon Magic. I was talking about the course. Oh, your family members. Moon Magic is for your entire family. So if you are married or you cohabitate with someone and one person pays, the entire household can have the emails. Get the email, forward it to your mates, or just give your partner the password. I've had that happen on numerous occasions. So it's one price for the household. If you stay by yourself, then it's just you. But in this program, especially if you're having like a child that's having some problems in school, or you need to get them into college or something like that, 13 and over, they can understand this course. Yes, yes. Now, I used to say it's very easy. I've had a friend of mine say, stop telling people it's easy because we have to work in this course. I just look at the rewards. So I want to say it is simple, because we're going over your definite purpose and we're using these 8 phases throughout the day, throughout the month, and even in the year. You have this system. And then what I'm starting to do now is I'm giving every person a 20-minute one-on-one session with me during the 28 days so we can zoom in. And you can get that at any point. You can get that at the beginning during the planning phase. Like right now, we're in the planning phase. Friday morning, we'll be in the planting phase. It's over after that. If you don't come in, like, I only let people join during the planning phase. So if you don't join during phase 1, you have to wait until next month, which would be November. Now, one of the things that does is it shows you why you don't have the things that you want, because you're always starting things late. Moon Magic cannot start late. You can't say, well, I want to start during the clearing phase. You already missed the energy of the planning phase. So the planning phase is today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you wait until after Thursday, if you sign up Friday morning, I'm going to give you a refund and tell you come back in November. Right. I don't let people start after the planning phase because this is when you have to get the plan down. I want you to spend 4 days just getting the plan down. That's it. And the schedule, you get the schedule listed inside of Moon Magic. So you have this calendar and you have the days October, 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 November, November, November. It'll tell you when the last day is, when the next day of the next cycle starts. And all of these emails come directly to you on time. All you have to do is check your email and watch the video. That's all. Check your email, watch the video. Oh, I'm sorry, do your homework. I'm always going to have homework for you. Check your email, watch the video, do your homework. That's it. Schedule your 20 minutes. And when we do our 20 minutes, it's just one-on-one. Also, on Mondays, I used to do a conference call on Monday nights at 8. I'm going to start doing webinars like this or doing my periscopes. But I will be sending out a recorded call every Monday morning. And then on that recorded call, you can schedule your 20-minute session after that if you have comments, questions, or feedback, anything like that. Also, you have exclusive interaction with me via email throughout the entire month. Yes, family, password, and family use, absolutely. But during the program, before or after you use your 20-minute one-on-one with me, you can always access me by email. There's a message box in the bottom of the membership area that lets you come in and say, it says holla at coach. That's how I talk. I don't say schedule them. Just holla at coach. Just holla at me. Holla at me. I'm gonna holla back at you and we're gonna get it right. Period. Am I formal? In my written words, I'm very formal. Other than that, I'm very informal. So I want to put another poll out here because I know some of you is getting kind of late. And I want to ask you all, what do you think? Which one of these areas would you like to see the next webinar? So I'm opening up for questions now, Q&A. If you'd like to come in, if you have a webcam, and you would like to come in and join me and ask me a question face to face, I'm open for that for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then I'm taking all questions in the chat room. I definitely want to say thank you, but I want you to look at this list and say, what topic would you like me to do my next webinar on? Because it's about you and what your choices are. Is it astrology? Is it relationships? Is it sex? Is it tantra? Is it qigong and tai chi? Is it money in the mind, money mindset, internet marketing for the new entrepreneur, life strategies? Is it health and diet? Like, these are things that I'm very passionate about, but I only want to proceed with what people have a desire for. Like I've learned, give you what you want, so you will learn to want what I have to give. Now, I also have a private one-on-one coaching with Coach Khayr, and it's also a 6-month program. And we work really, you get 1 hour per week. So we meet every day, same day per week. I mean, same day of the week, every week for 1 hour. And you get everything that you see on that survey. You get my entire focus into your being. And that is my Olympic Diamond package. So if you go onto the website, the Coach Khayr website, excuse me, I need to share the screen. And you go up to coaching services and you come down to Olympic Diamond Platinum package. If you're interested, and we also have to interview one another to see if it's a good fit. Okay? So if this is something, if you really want to take it to the next level, because there's a lot of things I didn't show you tonight just for brevity's sake, but if this is something that you really want to do, please come over, fill this form out. Now, this includes moon magic, but this goes a lot further down the rabbit hole. All right. So, this one is really serious, and it's also subscription based as well. But I would prefer that you fill this out first and let's talk about it to make sure we are a good fit. All right. Because I limit myself to about 5 or 6 clients on my um, on my gold medal diamond coaching package. All right. So, but you can find it, Coach Khayr's, CoachKhayr.com. Go up on the coaching services, come down to the Olympic Diamond Platinum package. Also, as a bonus for staying to the end, look what I got here. Here's another $100. Woo! Click on this. Watch this video. Add to cart. $0. I'm not even going to tell you what it is, but it's definitely worth way more than $100. So this is a free gift I give to people who like come on my site and really start to look. All right. So if you have any comments, questions, or feedback, I love, 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 love to hear it in the chat room. Or, I'm just really, really happy that you all came out tonight and just spent some time with me. I'm looking, and it looks like metaphysics, spirituality, and qigong and tai chi are in the front, and relationships next, and internet marketing for the new entrepreneur. I like that. I am thinking about. I'm going to be doing a social media boot camp for entrepreneurs. That's going to be coming real, real soon. I don't care what your niche is, what you're selling. You need to know some of the new things that are happening on social media. That it's advancing really, really fast, and you need to be able to catch up to keep up, right? So I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. I'd also like to tell me, what did you think of tonight's presentation? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm really interested. What would you score me? 10 being the highest, or Is there a code for the 450 payment? No, I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to send you an invoice of how to do that. Absolutely. All you have to do is send me a message. You can send me an email, or you can send me something on Facebook. I'm sure a lot of you have my telephone number. You want to text me and say, Coach, I'm interested in the 6 months of Moon Magic for 450. I'm no problem. That's like small potatoes. Gotcha. I thank you, Craig. I appreciate it. I haven't heard from you in a while, brother. We got to catch up. So let me know a good time that we can catch up. Definitely want to see what your progress has been since the last time we talked. Yes, but I would also like to know, what was your favorite thing that really stood out to you today? What helped you the most? Was it the 8 phases? Was it the pyramid? Or was it the box with the right thing, right time? I want to know. And as you all come up with that, I'm going to go over and oh man, I'm humbled. I'm humbled. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. I always end all of my classes with a prayer, and tonight is not going to be any different. And oh, the pyramid and the 8 phases. Eric said the phases. Oh man, this is good. This is good. 8 phases for the day. Oh man, just can you just imagine putting these into your day and putting them into your month? And then I didn't even get to tell you about the solar calendar. Woo! Well, Coach K explains. Where's my YouTube page? Let me go find that for y'all real quick. Let me give y'all that video. Yeah, I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, man. Because each phase for the year is 45 days. Where is that at? Here it is. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. Morpheus, the whole webinar? Absolutely. Will you be able to see the beginning of the video? Is that this webinar? Absolutely. If you are in here now, you will be sent a link to watch the replay. So if you came late, much appreciated. You will be able to receive your gifts. That was the link for Moon Magic 28. This was the link for the free meditation. For the downloads. And making sure somebody said, feed me, feed us. I have to get a reading. Very interested in Moon Magic. Readings are done over the telephone, Skype, Google Hangout, or in this very room if you're in Atlanta. If you are in Atlanta and you want to get a reading, and you don't want to do Moon Magic, you just may want to get a reading. I'm going to give you there's a 3-year financial forecast in every astrology reading. So we're going to talk relationships. We're going to talk about partners. We're going to talk about strategy. Anything that's channeled down to me, I'm going to give to you. Like, it's a lot of good stuff. It's a lot of good stuff that we're going to be talking about. But I want to emphasize something really, really seriously, though. If you're going to do this, please come in now. where you have the most time to plan, because I do not slow down. When we get to planting, I'm not going to go backwards. Okay. When we get to clearing, we won't be going back to planning. So the sooner you join, the more time you have to plan, the more time you have to shoot emails back to me, the more time you have to talk to me on the phone, and let's help you work through this. Okay. And get you something that's really solid, because it's going to be in 2 sentence form. Look at the syllabus. It's really, really important to look at the syllabus, right? And the one thing about Moon Magic, I love all of it. I mean, not only is it my baby, but is finding out what your chief aim and your definite purpose is. Oh, it's a surprise. Come on in. We didn't even talk about definite purpose tonight, how important that is. Like, I could be on that like all night. But guess what? We had 2 hours. I said I was going to try to keep it at an hour. Y'all pulled me. Say, what do you mean? You mean you can't? You mean never been to Atlanta? But like I said, I do tons of, and all readings are recorded. So they are recorded on the phone. We go into a conference call number, and I record the audio and send it to you, so you'll have it forever. You need to block out minimum 2 hours. Sometimes I tell people two, like minimum two. I try not to go longer than that, but it's just so much information. And then if you come here, I record it. I have a very professional, high-end voice recorder, and we record it, and then I send it to you. And then if we do it on Google or do it on Skype, I record that as well and send it to you. If you've already had a reading from me, of course, you know there is some love, because you are a return client, and I already have your chart. We already have the time of birth verified and all of that. So Brandy, it's an amazing science. It's an amazing science, and I look forward to working with all of you. I wanted to know, it's okay, so nobody raised their hand. That's all right. I was thinking that if you had a camcorder and you a webcam and you wanted to come on, we could talk. We can, but I'm about to shut it down. The brother's getting a little hungry. I just want to say one more time that I thank you all for joining. And one thing too for me is I want you to understand these cycles, so that at the end of 6 months, this program is automatic for you. I've had some people who've been on my program for 2 years. I got some people also, wherever you join, you're grandfathered in at that price. So I used to have this program for $50. So I still got some people who still are on this for $50 because they're grandfathered in. When I go to 250, everybody who's at 100 will be grandfathered in. All right. So if you come in at 100, you stay in at 100. Your price never increases. I love for this to go to 500. There's a lot of people who don't get this program because they say it's too cheap. They want to spend between 200, 300, $500. Like, it's a lot of programs out here that are much more expensive that don't deliver like this program does. I'm not trying to keep up with them. I still want it to be affordable, but I also want to make sure I have, and I deliver and over deliver. It's a challenge to me that I make sure I give you at least $500 worth of Khayr and service every month. So you're grandfathered in at your 100. All right. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, so I want to end in prayer with the Ufnisa. Let me give a shout out to whoever's still left in the room. Sandra, Vanette, Eric, Andrell is still in the room. Felicia, Ben, Craig, Karen. If that's Big Ben in California, you have a package coming your way, big brother. Karen, Craig, Tracy, Olacia, peace. Hey Janelle, how you doing? What's up, Tina? Hey Brandy, peace to the God, Morpheus. Atia, how you doing? Oh man, is that my Taurus, Atia? Hey Michelle, hey Amber, hey Stephanie. What's up, Miss Tanika? Is that Tanika Lawson? Tanika, do you go by another name? What's up, Omaria? Ayani, how you doing? And Nikki, definitely. So before y'all leave out of the room, I still want to know, like, my final, I want to know who stayed to the end. So please drop what city you are in now and what team you represent. So let's say if you can drop Atlanta Team Taurus. That's me. If you in New York, you might be representing Team Virgo. So please drop where you are because I want to see where everybody is at. And then like just to get the feel of like, I like being all over the country. I'm glad I did it late too, but West Coast folks, or at least give them an opportunity. And don't worry, you will be able to catch the beginning of this webinar if you signed up. All right. So I'm going to now say the prayer and then recognize everyone who came in the room. So if you just want to just relax, take a nice deep breath, connect with the moon again, exhale. Namo Bhagavate, Trilokia, Pradavishishthaya Buddhaya, Bhagavate, Tariyata Om, Visuddhaya, Visuddhaya, Sama Sama, Sama Takabasa, Sparana Gata Gahana, Subaha Vasudi, Abasankatu Mam, Sagati Varavakana, Amirta Abasakai, Mahamantra Padai, Aharu, Aharu, Ayusam Dhirani, Sudahaya, Gagana Vasudi, Usnisa Vijaya Vasudi, Sahasra Ramzi, Samkodite, Sarvatati Gati, Avalokani, Paramita Paraparani. Sarvatati Gati Mati Dasabumi Pradastite. Sarvatati Gati Herdaya, Anastita Anastite, Mahamudra. Vajrakaya, Samatana Vasudi, Sarvarano Apaya Degate Para Vasudi. Pratani Vitaya Ayasudi Samaya Anastite. Mani Mani Mahamani Tatota Bhuta Koti Parasudi. Visputa Buddhisudi. Jaya Jaya Vajaya Vajaya Smara Smara Sarva Buddha Anastite Sudi. Vajra Vajra Garbe Vajram Bhavatu Mama Siriyam. Sarva Sattvanam Kakai Paravasudi. Sarvagata Parasudi. Sarvatatigata Sinkame Samavasa Yantu. Sarvatatigata Samavasa Anastite. Buddhaya Buddhaya Vibudaya Vibudaya. Bodhaya Bodhaya Vibodaya Vibodaya. Samanta Parasudi. Sarvatatigata Herdaya. Anastita Anastite. Mahamudra. Swaha. May the Creator bless North Carolina Team Aries. May the Creator bless South Cac Team Virgo. May the Creator bless Columbus Team Sagittarius. May the Creator bless Pennsylvania Team Taurus. May the Creator bless Augusta, Georgia Team Cancer. May the Creator bless Indianapolis Team Gemini. May the Creator bless Team Scorpio in Lithonia. And may the Creator bless New Jersey, Team Virgo. May the Creator bless Team Virgo in Philly. And may the Creator bless Team Aries in Dallas. I love you, I love you, I love you. I thank you. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just listening to that Usnisa does something to my soul and does something to y'all soul. You have 1,000 helpmates, spiritual teammates, Buddhas waiting to assist you now. Please travel safely. If you like, you can just Google Usnisa Vijaya Durrani. Oh, Janelle. Janelle is in the building? Oh, may the Creator bless Los Angeles, Team Libra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Soon come, everyone. Travel safely tonight. Sleep well. Rest well. Love somebody. Tell somebody you love them. And if you have the email, man, send this to a friend of yours. Send this to a friend who you know this could help. You took the course and now you say, hey, this could help somebody else. So forward your email that you got to someone else and let them experience this. But tell them if they want to get into this program, they got to get in by Thursday. But hopefully, at the bare minimum, you just go ahead and start applying this to your day, start applying this to your business, to your advertising, to your marketing, to your love making, everything. This is without flaw the strongest thing I got is these 8 phases, the pyramid, and right thing, right time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I say, we'll holler. Y'all be safe. Peace. Wait, I want to take a picture. Yeah. Are we ready? Yeah. What am I sending to King Morpheus? Please send me an email to anything that I need to send to you. Please send me an email. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll talk soon. Peace.